Off Fred going over the left side. Look at him burst up the middle. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Oh, this is too easy. I mean, up and down the field.
Taylor, first down and more. Touchdown. And now the Patriots arguing that maybe he stepped out of bounds on the far side. The officials say no.
Watch Leon Searcy, number 72, comes around and makes the block on Teddy Bruschi, then lets Fred Taylor go into the end zone. A lot of things you see on that play. The speed of Fred Taylor coming across the formation on 3rd and 2. The blocking down field by Jimmy Smith. And then Tony Pacelli, number 71. He acts like it's a running play, and boy, just throws that club on the pass rusher. Helps open the hole up for Fred Taylor.
And Lewis offset I, Wimbush, and Fred Taylor. Garrard's going to give the ball to Fred. Fred's got room up the middle. 10, 5, touchdown. Fred Taylor right up the middle of the Eagles defense.
Fred Taylor had a huge hole. Great blocking up front by Vince Monowai, Khalif Barnes, Brad Meester. He was virtually untouched to the end zone.
Pull the upset. But no, 9 minutes ago, Fred Taylor, whoop, and then whoop. What a run that is. Taylor 101 yards rushing. And trying to stop Cordell Stewart playing again his second game as Tommy Maddox tries to recoup and does recoup, but not one. Jags, and then in the third, the Jaguars put it away if it wasn't put away yet. Fred Taylor, 22 yards. Here's a guy that had 100.
Taylor running outside. He's got room 25. Turns inside 20. On his feet 15. Here he goes to the 5. Touchdown. Fred Taylor.
Taylor took over Three Rivers Stadium. '25-year-old record.
Running to the left, cutting it back. He's at the 25. He's at the 20. Fred coming outside at the 15. Fred's at the 10. 5. Touchdown. Fred Taylor. His 4th touchdown of the night.
Second down and 4, the 26. Play action. Here's the screen. Taylor with the catch. Taylor up the sideline. Taylor smelling the end zone, and he scores. Great call by the Jaguar offense. A 26-yard touchdown for Fred Taylor. And the Jags are ready to tie this thing up.
Who wins this one? Taylor spins, bumps outside, then blows. And this is the fumble, and Sharper puts the Packers ahead 10-7, but not for long. Fred Taylor, 37-yard run. In the third, it's 21-17.
Fred Taylor took a handoff 37 yards to put an exclamation mark on his 165-yard rushing day.
Taylor looking for a seam. There he goes. Fred Taylor breaks a tackle. He's on the run. Touchdown, Fred Taylor.
But it would get worse. 24-0. Brunell to Fred Taylor. Nice defense, and then when they get somebody to him, nice tackling. 31-0 as Taylor makes mincemeat of the Dolphins, Tom. Is there anybody here?
And possibly the worst job of tackling we've seen on a single play. Watch here, Sean Wooden, then Sam Madison. That's Sean Wooden right there. Sam Madison going to come up, have a chance at the play. Patrick Surtain coming from the inside. And then Jason Taylor going to miss this play right there. Good hustle by Wooden. He's going to come back and miss him twice right there at the 3-yard line.
Dolphins showing blitz now. There it comes. Brunell back to throw. Turns and dumps it. It's Fred all alone. He's at the 30. He's at the 20.
Taylor added some hard-to-catch moves of his own as Jacksonville rolled over the Browns for their 11th straight win.
There he goes across the field, 35-30, burst of speed. There he goes, 20, Fred Taylor, 10, 5, touchdown, Jacksonville.
Looking on the scoreboard at this time, they know Pittsburgh might be having trouble, though they were shocked. Meanwhile, Mark, we're now to Fred Taylor. Look at that hole against Cleveland. 44 yards. Jaguars lead in the third.
He has left his name in the record books, setting the team's career, single season, and single game rushing records.
Won 3 of his past 4 suitless. Well, the reason why Dick Jerome may have been angry is because 12 men on the field, the Bills were caught as Jackson was attempting to punt, and that kept the Jaguars' drive alive for Fred Taylor to do this. He just went over 10,000 yards not too long ago, and he just keeps on trucking. 50-yard score, costly Bills penalty led the Jaguars.
And Fred Taylor said thank you. Oh, look at the little stutter right here. Gets him in there.
Good block out of fullback.
Yeah, and he sets up his blocks, so he does a great job setting up his blocks, and then he is still so explosive.
Does he?
Two minutes to go in the game, 20-14 Jacksonville. A little screen. Leftwich to Fred Taylor. He can do this. I mean, they have a few skill players.
They've got some personnel, especially on the offensive side of the football.
Byron Leftwich,
1st and 5. Split receivers. Reggie Williams in motion from the right side of the formation. And they hand off to Taylor, looking for room over the left. Finds a hole. He's free. Look at him go. Breaks a tackle. He's on the run at the 50. Gets a block. He's gone. 40, 30. Fred to the 25 and the 20. To the outside 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Fred Taylor on the first play of the game. 62 yards.
And it was against a defense that had 4 down linemen, 4 linebackers, and only 3 defensive backs. The defense designed to stop the run, and Fred Taylor hits a home run.
The go route for a touchdown.
And then we mentioned Fred Taylor. Look at the cut, boy, when he's healthy. Look at, he's gone. He's just gone. It's 63 yards. Fred Taylor gives the Jags a 2-touchdown lead, 23-9. Taylor.
Early in the second quarter, Jacksonville extended its lead to 14-3 when Leftwich teamed up with running back Fred Taylor on a 64-yard catch and carry. The touchdown was the Jaguars' longest play from scrimmage this season.
Before anybody else moved. The lineman being able to rush up the field. But
Blocking, take the ball off the kicker's foot.
You know what, Tom? It's Rams special teams making a plus.
I hear you.
Fred Taylor was supposed to be hurt. Doesn't look hurt here for Jacksonville. 71 yards. He had 165 in this game. We are tied at 7.
About Fred Taylor being a difference maker, his ability to make people miss. Well, there's miss number 1, Calvin Jackson. Miss number 2 right there by Surtain. Zach Thomas was in the mix there. You see people all over the place. And then it's just speed. And Brock Marion, not a slow guy. You can see that on how effective he is with kickoff returns. And I would say, Vern, that the hamstring of Fred Taylor is just fine. Keep in mind, Fred missed 6 games this year. And right there.